The woman who accuses the Duke of York of sexually abusing her has welcomed a judge's decision to allow the case to continue. Virginia Giuffre tweeted, "I'm pleased with Judge Kaplan's ruling yesterday that allows my case against Prince Andrew to go forward. I'm glad I'll have the chance to continue to expose the truth. My goal has always been to show that the rich and powerful are not above the law and must be held accountable." Prince Andrew has, of course, always strongly denied all of the allegations against him. His brother, Prince Charles, refused to answer questions while on a visit to Aberdeenshire earlier today.
Your Royal Highness, can I ask your view on your brother's position, Prince Andrew?
Can we just introduce you, please?
How do you view it?
May I present as well?
Very nice to see you again.
Well, the royal editor of the Sunday Times, Roya Nikkhah, joins me now. Hi, Roya. No big surprise, I guess, that Prince Charles wasn't commenting there, but he surely has been involved in this decision process with the Queen and about the Duke of York's future.
Well, no, I think you're right. There's no surprise that he wasn't answering questions there on his brother. But he has been very involved. We know from royal sources that all family members, senior family members, were involved in those discussions. And this is something that I think the Prince of Wales has seen as inevitable for quite a long time. Recent events, of course, the conviction of Ghislaine Maxwell have also sort of contributed, I think, to the speed at which this happened. But yeah, no, of course, look, the Prince of Wales is next in line to the throne, and what happens with the Duke of York going forwards matters to him as Prince of Wales and as future king.
We showed the tweet there from Virginia Giuffre, and, well, she says that the rich and powerful must be held accountable. I know there's been a lot of talk of a possible settlement, but it doesn't sound that way from her tweet.
I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as a simple settlement quickly. I'm sure that is what Andrew's legal team will be looking to achieve. Sources close to Andrew, keep saying in briefing that 97% of civil litigation cases in America end in settlement, so he'll be hoping he's not one of the 3%. But from the mood music from that tweet from Virginia Giuffre and from her solicitor David Boyes earlier in the week, it sounded like they want possibly something more, either a larger, substantial settlement or some sort of statement from the Duke acknowledging what she claims he's done, which of course he always denies. So therein may lay the difficulties in reaching that settlement, but that will, I'm sure, be what he's hoping for.
And this legal process now will stretch on for many more months. They're in the discovery stage, aren't they, ahead of the trial itself?
Well, yes. I mean, look, if a settlement can be reached before that, then I'm sure that will be the ideal thing. No one wants to see a trial all the way going into the autumn, which will hang over the Jubilee celebrations in June. It's not like, the Queen has got other things that she would rather be focusing on, and the nation and the royal family would rather be focusing on her 70-year reign rather than another legal nightmare with the Duke of York. But, like I said, I think Virginia Giuffre, it seems now, is more in the driving seat. And the Duke of York, if he wants to clear his name, it's still going to be very hard to see how he does that, because at trial, like you said, deposition and disclosure could be even more damaging for him.
We've spoken a couple of times about how he thought that there would be a way back into public life, but that statement from Buckingham Palace yesterday really just draws a line under the whole thing, doesn't it? I mean, it referred to him as a private citizen.
It does, and I think, it couldn't have been clearer, it couldn't have been more categoric. The hopes that Andrew has held for the last 2 years of a return to public life, if he could clear his name, were dashed in 42 words. It was very, very clear, it was very succinct, it was pretty brutal, it was the end of the line for him.